Won't be a sec. So, looks like YouTube's back, everybody. So you may have to re-click on the screen again. Sorry about that. I do apologise for that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Mike Watson Roberts with glad you're here. Yep, thanks, Kerry. I've just fixed it, so it's back. I'll chuck the new link into the... what's the word I'm looking for? Into the live chat here for everyone that wants to come across it.
Okay, so... Not sure what the count is here. I like 4 for Cabramatta at the moment.
Righto. So YouTube link in the live chat. Once again, please don't click on any links that don't come from us or asking you for money. We do not charge. You're not being charged for this stream. Don't send anyone your credit card details.
Here, we can't quite see the bowl. See what happens when it gets to the head. Don't know.
Something moved, but I don't know if much moved. 1, 2, 2. Just make sure. So 2 wins in a row to Cabramatta no matter what. 12-7 on the board up there. Yep, was it 2? That's the 9th end complete. Right. YouTube is back. I don't know why it kicked us off, but we've fixed it. So, what am I doing now? I'm going to change the camera. Always throws me out of routine. These things.
Benny, the multitasker. I'm just sitting here as the assistant, headset on, watching the bowls. Benny's hands are going absolutely everywhere. Move cameras, fix YouTube, check comments.
Scoreboard, take your pick.
I've got to say, though, in the last 2, I've got a massive appreciation for the role that Benny plays in delivering this live stream out there, mate. You are absolutely brilliant at what you do, and, mate, I take my hat off to you. Congratulations, mate.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that very much. I think the feedback you and I are getting as a pair over the last couple of weeks has been really good, so we're going pretty well, you and I.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, mate, and I look forward to another opportunity sometime down the track. I would grab it with 2 hands.
Any time, mate. What was Soretta Dawson doing? Just ran across this ring. That's very strange. John Bagnall is watching from Foster. Good. Jamie Lee up and after this one again. It's crossing.
Look at that swoop in that head. Now, I wasn't on the live stream yesterday, but is that what it was doing yesterday?
Yes.
Afternoon?
The answer to that is yes. That
swoop is...
But they were talking yesterday about wind, but there really, like I was showing the flags and everything, there really wasn't much.
There's
but
nothing out there now.
Well, the green is really quite wide. As we said, we learnt the lesson. For those who were watching yesterday, you can see we've got the signs a long way across. We're actually in a little bit from yesterday anyway, but signs are all the way across. Camera, my third camera right over on the edge. You can see the orange cone there, where it is.
Yeah, usually probably another at least metre, probably out to that first black line that would be, but...
A bit of a party happening outside here at the moment too. Some happy noises. Tim Rowe, CEO out there, he's drawing a crowd actually. No worries, Jenny.
So, just trying to look at some other results.
I haven't even looked at my spreadsheet.
I can't quite tell right over there. To me, it looks 18-1, but probably it's 8-1 or maybe 18-11. I don't know. Park Beach and Marimbula. You might have a better angle.
It looks very 18-1. Let's have a look.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a look what this says. So,
well done. Played the good weight just to get to that bowl and flop down. So, good result there.
So 6-1, so it'll be 8-1 over there at the moment.
Yeah, okay, it's just the angle.
Yeah. There's only one real blowout at the moment. That's the Wits team from Soldiers Point in the women's fours, 11-0 over Foster.
I think Lee Schreiner's also done a bit of a...
Oh, yeah, 18-3 over Warhope.
So, obviously, that was somewhat of a... Yeah, it's a quarter-final, basically, that one is. Warhope had a 1, they go through.
Not much else really happening around the place. Billy Benson's having a good run there after 2 ends, but waiting for scores to update. That's another good shot. Cabramatta just finding their groove again.
Section over there that's tight as well. Narandra are up 7-3. If they win that match, even a draw's good enough for Narandra to go through there. However, if they lose, Ballina do have the chance, and at the moment, Ballina are up 6-3. They need a little bit of margin. There's about 14, 15 shots difference there, so that could come into play as well, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Just looking at this game, I think Cabramatta's holding 3. That's what I can just see there.
It's
and
a definite 3.
Ellen coming in and probably going to plonk in a 4th.
Flop that down. Yeah,
Definitely.
Beautiful. 4 shots.
So Katrina Wright probably played under. Was playing a little weight, actually, which not a bad decision. They are holding 3. No, that one, I'd say, it's about a foot out, surely. But the holding 3 if the jack moves to the left of the screen. As it stands, Cabra holding a ton.
South Tamworth versus Neutral Bay. I believe South Tamworth can win that game. I think there might be a margin needed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly how much. And they could actually top their section. They are currently winning, I think it's 10-6. So...
I get the feeling that St George's Basin ladies just want to get on camera. They're walking past it one at a time.
Yeah. Okay, Kate Walker, I hope she's out. I hope she's got the weight to push in here because they will swoop.
It's not the weight.
Just not the weight. Well, no. I was going to say might have cut one out, but probably not.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. Karen,
Yep.
Ellen Narson and Karen just
Most
pop back there.
Just in case Kate's heavy and it does grab Jack, so very smart bowl here. These ladies really good with tactics, game management.
Yep, handy. It's about a foot shorter than what Ellen asked for, but Jesus.
It's hard to run at too because there's gaps. So.
Exactly. If I'm going to ask to be critical, that's pretty critical. Didn't get within a foot. Jesus.
Oh, she's on a tightish line again.
It's pretty aggressive, though.
As long as she's got the weight.
I reckon she's
As
going
I said,
right.
the issue is gaps.
And it is.
And she's got it. It's unlucky.
It's a good effort, really strong effort. 1, 2, and 3, and they'll look at the last. I'm pretty sure it's in.
Yep.
Ellen already with a hand up.
So it is 4 shots to the Cabramatta team. So stretches it out 16-7 now. So they've opened up that 9-shot lead again.
That's it. They won 3 ends in a row with a 3, a 2, and a 4. Then they lost the next 4, and Taren Point picked them up with a 1 and 3 twos, and now it's a 1, 2, and a 4. The next 3 ends. Which is interesting. It's when they talk about game of momentum, and that's the game of momentum we're seeing here. Interesting. So we're back at that point where we start thinking Taren Point did all that good work and won those ends in a row. And we start thinking again now that they've got to put that back. They've got to get the mat back and start winning those small victories. 9 shots in it is a margin. We're at the 10th end, so they've got lots of time, and that's how they're going to start. Colleen Minehan, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Craig Sutton.
Oh,
Craig,
wow.
That's big praise, mate. Thanks so much.
Quite humbling, actually.
Yeah, we will. Taking care of ourselves. You're back on Friday, and so am I. Back home.
Yeah, I'll head
Thursday?
to Tamworth Thursday. I'll stop there overnight, see my daughter, and then head home to Yamba on Friday.
And Corey Heyman saying you can tell the difference in experience and quality reading of the head for the shot selection in today's live stream. For yesterday, it's all class. Well, yesterday they're classy players too. They just struggled with the conditions a bit, but these guys at the head, Australian players, state reps everywhere,
Most definitely.
both sides of the mat there. Wendy Stevens, I don't know about those shoes. I'm pretty sure she got approval at some point. I don't know. It's above my pay grade. So there you go. Chris Smith asking about how Robbie Warren is. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he's in the seniors over at... Not sure which club he's at, actually.
Me either. I think he always probably Macquarie looking at that. No, that's all other senior men's fours. Robbie Warren Taraji 5-2 after 5 is the latest score we have over Tuncurry. What was the other questions? Yeah, Barbara Green saying go the point. Excellent. Karen Williams cheered loudly. Barb Green, yep. And Diana Knowles, famous Diana Knowles, saying go Warilla. That's happening in the worst possible position for us right now. Jason literally has to press his face up against the glass of the window to see the scoreboard. So,
And I can tell you, after 9 ends, it's 10-6 to Milton Ulladulla. So,
wow.
that result, I tell you what, that's very interesting for that section because also, not only can Milton Ulladulla go through, I think Maitland City can as well.
Yep.
They're playing orange on the rink next door.
Well, fairly heavy shot here. Wants a little swoop. He's going to crack it open anyway. Look at that shot.
What a shot. Absolutely brilliant. Cracks the head open, gets the shot, gets herself good position as well.
That's just magic.
That's just brilliant weight control too.
I'll show it to you again in a sec once this bowl is come to rest. And that was a brilliant bowl.
Yeah.
Yep. So that one's sitting back on the tee. Let's have a look at that again. Lined it up beautifully. Just wanted to crash into something. Really good, controlled weight. Swooping back, clobbers everything. Everything moves. She stays. One shot to Cabramatta. Brilliant. Ellen Fife now. Those light blue bowls.
Just turn it. Oh, a turn of that would have been handy.
Garrett Kiff saying go Bluefins, exactly.
I really wish some of the crowd could see what happens in the background here. So, at the moment, Jamie Lee Worsnop, obviously the lead. She's gone inside, grabbed drinks. She's refilling water bottles for her teammates, ice and everything. That's just part of the team culture.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know, it's really part of the team culture. It's really good to see. Ensuring that, you know, her other players are going to keep hydrated because it's warm out there.
That's it. Ellen didn't want to roll that one too much, by the way. Katrina Wright has dropped one of those little pink bowls in there close. And this one as well. Oh, lucky to miss Jack, I think, there in the end. But 2 shots to Taren Point there by the looks after a brilliant conversion shot. Yep. So let's see what happens here. And the questions were...
Ah, yes, Cumnock Bowling Club. You want to know if it's still going? Yes, Cumnock Bowling Club is still operating as a bowling club. Yes, they have struggled a little bit with bowls activities, but I have had conversations with them in my CSM role, and they are really keen to build their bowls again, and that's what I can tell you about Cumnock. They recently hosted the Zone 4 AGM out here too, they did. Some couple of months ago they did.
So yeah, pretty much out there still working. Cumnock's, where is it? I don't even know where that is.
Yes, south of here actually.
South of here.
Heading towards Orange. I'm just trying to think. I've got that many. So
yeah, south of Dubbo. So yeah, between Orange and Dubbo.
Yep.
Off the beaten track a little bit.
Yeah, just off there. So they're in a bit of a rebuild stage with their bowls. They are, and they're really keen to rebuild. So, still open and operating.
Oh, well, I might stop in and have a look on the way through. On the way home, we're going that way.
All right, we'll see how this end finishes. I'm going to leave Benny with the commentary then. I'm going to go and get myself ready. I've got another work meeting to attend this afternoon, so once this is finished, see how Karen goes here. Looks like she's going for some cover. See, a little bit of danger at the back there. Everything's against us, so wants to hold on. No, just dived in. So opportunity here for Taren Point. That's all their bowls over there. Looks a little bit wide for that weight.
Yeah, not quite there. So I'm going to say one at least to Cabra. Two. Karen Murphy bowl having moved that one back. Measure now for the third. No, that's not in. Oh, that's close.
Oh, that is close. So
so remeasure here. And so let's go. Let's roll the sleeves up. Let's take this seriously.
Not giving nothing away, and you can't either. Not in a game like this.
What we said before.
Oh.
Jeez, it's close.
I think there may be. It looks like there's a call for the umpire, so I have a little bit of a break here. On that note, I'm going to head off. I'm going to leave it with Benny. Thank you very much, everyone, today. I will be back tomorrow during round one. I do have a work meeting in the morning at 9 a.m. And I'll be jumping on the stream, obviously, after that work meeting I will be. So.
All right, Jace, thanks for joining us again on the coverage. Has been a final day with you tomorrow, but it's been absolutely brilliant, mate. And thanks for late. We'll enjoy your meeting. I'll see you tonight for dinner.
Sure will. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Do you need anything before I go?
Nah, good, bro. All right, let's watch what's going on now with this end. They brought the mat right up again. Karen's just ducked off for a break, so Alan Fife just walking down towards the camera now. Smile on the face. Yeah. The measure's still happening at the other end. Oh, Karen's down there. No, that's it. She did predict 2 there. You would have seen on the camera, Ellen. Ooh, it's going to go fast. Sorry, everyone. Make you dizzy. There we go. Well, to orbital out. Apparently they don't make those anymore. But lots of umpires prefer them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116 Very accurate thing to use too, by the way. Just noticed a bit of shake on the camera, and there is a little breeze kicking up. I wonder if that'll change things. I assume it will, but it is running, directly in front of the, wow. So the Cabramatta Bowl. Ellen predicted 2. It's turned into a 3, I reckon. So, if you look at that, the breeze is kicking up. It's coming from directly in front into the face of the players as we speak. I'll check the other ones in a second. Find out where the mat is. There it is. Whoops. Jamie Lee Worsnop. So check the score and make sure. Yep, 19-7 now. 100% 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll just have a look at the scoreboard going around, make sure it's getting updated. It is. Staying on top of our volunteers. Good on them. Waiting for blowouts. Not much going on really out there. There's a Billy Benson 7-0 on 5. That hasn't been updated for a while, actually. I wonder what volunteers at Dubbo City, obviously busy as anything. At North Dubbo RSL Sporties. And other than that, interesting all round. So as we begin again, 19-7, 12 shots in it, end 11, 10 ends to go. These Taren Point girls, ladies, are extremely skilled. They're facing really stiff competition. But they've got the skills to do it. Down in Nelson got to 40 degrees yesterday at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. Wow. Haven't been there. Out west in Sydney, yeah. I haven't been out to the Royal Easter Show since I first lived in New South Wales way back in, when did I move up here? 1998. Moved away a couple of times after that, but it's the only time I've ever been to the Easter Show. Maybe I'll have to go again. Oof. Rolling that one in's handy for Cabra. Holding 2. Leanne Chinery now. It's really swinging everywhere. Ladies all looking after their hydration as well by the looks. Red running through. Swinging again. Jessie Cottell, she doesn't miss by much, but look, she's a couple of feet off the jack. So pretty good head of bowls once again. Cabra just holding 2. And Chinery here just looking for a little bit more swoop than she ended up with. And in the hole, maybe looking to move something as well. Jack right back on the tee. Matt's a fair way up the line, nearly at the minimum. Playing at lengths that, to be completely honest, you don't usually see in the ladies' game. The ladies, and I'm looking all around the grounds right now just to back that up, tend to play medium to longer lengths. And so bring the mat right up. It's not something that may be practiced all that much at certain levels. That's a great shot, Alan Fife. Yeah, no short ends anywhere else in the ladies' game. A few in the men's. Interesting. Wright just crossing, playing the right shot. Wasn't far off. Barb Shotland's watching. Welcome. Yeah, well done, Alan Fife. Perfect. So pretty tight head of bowls in there now. Quick shot here. Bashes Jack and pinballs it around. Somehow Cabramatta keep a hold of it. That is astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. There's Brett Linebury from Ocean Shores watching from Perth, WA. Welcome. Lovely place, Ocean Shores down there. So Karen Murphy just again looking to build. Extremely unlucky shot earlier from Katrina Wright. Left-handed run. Pretty astonishing story how she became a left-hander there by the looks as well. That's amazing. It takes a special kind of perseverance, I'd say. I've never can't imagine that's not. Kate Walker looking to bash something around, has punched out a Cabra bowl, but in doing so I think brought another one in, maybe another two. They're chasing scores. They've got 10 ends to go. They can afford to be patient, but bashing your own bowl out all the time is one by one like that is not going to help. So this is the team environment too. It's not all up to the third. The other players like Jamie Lee there may have a different idea about what they can see in the game. So why not? Karen just laying in another shot like she's done so many times before. Running to the back. I'm interested to see what Taren Point have got here. I think it's a draw into there. They can be a little narrow, hit those two bowls and flop down, but really needs to get something there. Needs to be in the head. Yeah, it's interesting. Drop another big number and there's problems. Oh, it's so close. Little bit of Jack. Just runs through. What a great effort. 2 down. 21-7 now. And I keep saying this, and it's interesting on the live streams how we get these a lot. There is one thing that I will say about this. Taren Point aren't playing badly. had a rough start, don't get me wrong. Since then, they've been playing very well. It's just been some kind of effort from the Cabramatta ladies to kick away in a game where things are tight. It's quite remarkable. Game next door, St George's Basin versus Park Beach, 12-5 after 11. And I can't see the scores on those other games. Not really. I'll just keep going off the spreadsheets. It's the easy way for me.
Warilla 15-12 after 12.
Ew, Warilla 15-12 after 12. So Warilla back in front, which is interesting. Lismore Heights is up 14-1 over Austral. That's a strange result. Billy Benson's score hasn't updated for a fair while, but 7-0 after 5 still. Yeah, good start, both teams. Having a good chat down there. Karen and her opposition. Karen just asking Jesse to run down the ditch hand, come through, and if she's through a little heavy, she'll move the jack across.
12, 11 over Kappa, section 2. 12, 11 after 8.
Oh, so Maryland's is up just over Cabramatta by one shot there. That's pretty big too. Yeah, wow, some good results. Close results. We know how important these third games are. As far as it goes, and the pressure mounts on at this point when you're chasing finals. That one's going to be short. Them all lining up there, all the teams all into it all the time. So I still think it's one to Cabra with that white ball. I think it is close. Yeah, good question, Corey. I only had that answered today, so your question's great. The question is, how does for and against work in a forfeit game? Is it just average or a win or a zero margin? No, it's what they do is they take the average winning margin of the competition or the average winning margin of the section they're in, whichever one is higher. So they get points. Excuse me a sec. Points plus the average is the answer to that. I only found that out today myself. So, good question, Corey. Rob Murray, yep. Sue Thurley, welcome. Good to see you all. So nothing much has changed. There's a few bowls at the back now, though, of course. All lining up there. There's a... Jack goes right to the middle in there between the red and the pink. There's a 2 there for Taren Point and a 3 if you sit with it. But Ellen Fife Or caution. Well, she knocked her own bowl out. So it's 1 to Taren point now. Underneath, nope, knocks that. No damage. In fact, moves Jack away a little bit. Tough shot here for Karen Murphy to take the end back. Taren point with a big advantage here. Once again, lots of people watching online. Thanks everyone so much for turning up. All the viewers from Australia, which there's heaps. 81 of you from the United States, which is amazing. A bunch from New Zealand, Great Britain and Canada. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching from, thanks for coming and joining us. Don't forget to like and share this competition, this live stream for your chance to win $5,000 thanks to Sharp EIT Solutions. There are some really cool prizes. Big TV. Oh, that's a good shot. Karen Murphy keeps it rolling. Maybe 2 down. But it's well and truly open now. Anyway, thanks to Sharp EIT Solutions, big TV, printer, all the good stuff that you want. A couple of microwaves and a 40-inch touchscreen. Terms and conditions apply. See bowlsnewsouthwales.com.au to find them. Other than that, just like and share this publicly, and you'll find it. Forehand shot, Karen Murphy. You're looking to follow her own down, promote it, move Jack through for a few. She's pretty close. Ellen really likes it. Right down on the haunches there. Punches her up. I can't see because Jamie Lee's standing in the way. Still 1 to Taren point. Looking for another draw shot there. I think there's another shot actually on the other side too if she wanted. Bit of risk here because if she misses and hits Jack, it's going to go back to the other mob for 3. But no, cutting across, no damage at all. 1 to Taren point. And they get the mat back. And they'll go long. And we change things up once again. Terry Morrison asking if Dawny Heyman's playing this event. The answer is no. I think it's I'm pretty sure I haven't looked at the results, but Cabra are the ones that knocked her out of this one, in fact. So it's really good. But Dawny would love to be here with her teammates, I'm sure. She you can't say enough about Dawn, and we've said tons on this live coverage. We've seen her quite a lot beforehand. She's clearly the player of the championship. She's won 4 individual events, 4 medals individually, 21 games straight, plus however many games straight she had to play in the zone before that. She's a remarkable bowler and a beautiful person at the same time. Her and her partner Tom, brilliant. Love them. And she's just a fantastic person, deserves every accolade she gets, and it's a shame she's not here as well. But we do get to see, as an alternative, this remarkable Cabra team and these brilliant Taren Point ladies right now. And I'm just getting called from outside. I won't be a second. The bowls will continue. I'll be 2 seconds. right. So, Jamie Lee Worsnop. 2 bowls back. Is it still Worsnop? Pretty sure. I'm not sure. Just thought of something that happened the other day and I got the name wrong. It's like she has stuck to that name. Watching this one turn. Oh, Jesse Cottell back. They're all back. So I'm looking at the Cabra Bullheads Platinum team. Platinum pennant obviously coming up. Disco, Aaron Wilson there. All of these ladies have got a gig. All 4 of them. Looks like Beau Prideaux. Obviously, Jimmy Reynolds, the legendary Jimmy Reynolds. Carl Healy there as well. Nick, some brilliant players. What's she doing over there? Karen just having a look over at something. I'll see if I can spot what she's looking at. Probably just the scores in the men's game for Cabra. What a beautiful man. And a pile of Easter eggs too. Oh, I love this place. Anthony Brown, you're a legend. Yeah, she was just looking at the score. She's just telling Jamie Lee there. Sorry, she's watching. She was just letting Jesse Cottell know about Carl's game over there. Oh, great shot here. Katrina Wright, brilliant. Everyone else has been either a little short or a little long. She's very, very close. Well done. Sarah Boddington walking past us in front. She's been here looking after the Foster ladies the whole time. Oof. She's put one pretty precision bowl down, Katrina. The left hand. She taught herself how to play. I'm staggered by that. That's blown my mind in all directions. Very impressive. Here she comes again. Almost the same bowl, closer in fact. And that's great shooting. What does Cabra do now? It looks like just a draw in that hand is the call. There's only a foot of space in there. It's going to be a pretty good bowl. Ellen actually having a run. I take that back. That's quick. That's just missed. What are we watching? Some excited ladies out there. I must be the watching something. One of the rinks next door. I'm a little off-center there, aren't I? There we are. Let's make that better. Yeah, so one on the bank there. That was Ellen Fife's run. That's the head as it looks right now. Oh, around the outside. Nope. Nearly probably a decent weight, I reckon. Just missed down the line a little bit. That's the Henty ladies over there, so that must be Henty bowls. Here we go. Karen Murphy run. Wants to clean anything out. Has actually just hit one of hers at the back. Just missed Jack. That's a fantastic shot. Real aggression. And as we said before, absolutely ruthless. They're a fair way up, but hunting for every shot they can get. They clear those two out. They've got the next three best. Kate wants this to run on, and it has cleared them. But boy, what a target. Can still get them all. Assuming she won't be light. Yep, here she comes. Karen Murphy, she's very narrow. Anything could happen here. Oh, all she did was punch one of the front ones through. So, 3. Taren point. What a way to get to double figures. 21-10 now. And the advantage back with Taren point. Or did I miss a score? I did. Sorry about that, everyone. A lot going on in here. 21-11. 10 shots in it after 14 ends. 7 ends to go. A little bit of a meeting there in the middle for Taren point, as they should. A little bit of a G up from the captain. And here we go. I've got the mat back. There's the skippers. Looking around at scores all around them as well. Something I have noticed about them all. They're all watching everywhere. Jack all the way back as well. So just magic bowls there from Taren point. They just outdrew them. A couple of people out there with sunglasses with binoculars checking scores on the other rink while they watch this game. But lots of light blue shirts once again. I actually think this is all mostly Bateau Bay. If I look here. I just noticed while I was looking there, Ray Pearce is sitting at the bottom right of that screen too from Taren point. He's been here the whole time supporting his team, his club. Both work. So I'm sorry if this seemed rude. I do have a special guest once again. And I'm going to do my usual thing and just say, this is my way of saying introduce yourself. Who are you and what are you doing here?
My name is Tim Farrell and I thought I'd come and keep you some company, Ben.
I appreciate it very much, Tim. You're a good man. You've been looking after us well here, you and your club. It's been great. And we're watching some pretty rad bowls here. You've just come and jumped in yourself in the nice hot office.
Yeah, we'll have to get the aircon fixed down here, but it won't be in office for much longer with what we've got planned here at the club. But
I was going to say, just knock it down. You'll be right.
Knock it down, yeah. Start fresh. We'll find a hole somewhere for Brownie to sit in and do his job. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a pretty fair game. This Taren Point ladies might be staging a bit of a late comeback, and
well, I hope so. Because they've been playing pretty well. That's the thing. They're playing against obviously 4 legends. And the mythical, almost mythical now, Karen Murphy. I should if I could speak properly, and which is pretty remarkable. They're playing a pretty good game. Like this, pretty spaced out this head, but it's been good. Sorry, Razor. Just eating a big bucket of lollies down here. I'll show you as this comes in. That's a big bucket of lollies. Busted.
yeah, it's certainly a high quality game so far. And as you said, the 4 Cabramatta ladies are, certainly got very good reputations and very good players. So
yeah, I went and read through. I just started reading through the accolades that they've all picked up, and it just got a bit much actually. So, what other games are interesting? I might actually be able to get a view of that. That's unusual.
is that the Warilla game you're looking at? 15-13. I think I poked my head out and had a look at. So
15-13 after 13. Yeah, that's tight. That's another couple of legends. Aaron Tees and Gary Kelly up there. Not Gary Kelly. Jeremy Henry up there as well. And that's the scoreboard there, you can see. So Dylan Essex, my mate Dylan, up there doing a good job.
They've had a couple of close games, the Rilla guys, yesterday and today. I think they'd come up with a draw this morning against Orange City Bowling Club.
It doesn't get close than that, does it?
No, split the cherries with those guys. But am I right in saying the winner of that game out there, Ben, wins the section, or Rilla wins it?
I think that one needs a win. I've actually got it in front of me here. I think they need I know that's seen this. I think Marimbula needs Milton Ulladulla needs a win and some margin from memory. I'll just have a look. Luckily I've got it all here at my fingertips thanks to BowlsLink. Yeah, so they'd need... Oh, no, just... A win had put from Milton Ulladulla would put them above because Wirilla's had that tie. So there's only one point between them. But they've got to rely on Club Maitland City losing as well.
Right.
So there's a bit going on there.
Oh, looks like Club Maitland City's in front on their ink, 14-6 after 14, so... We might have put the commentator's curse on the ladies out here, Ben. As soon as I've sat down, they've had a loose head, but certainly not the display they've been putting on to start with.
No, it is still two to Cabra, maybe 3. I can zoom in a little now because there's not much back. Waiting on Fife to run up a bit. And not there either. So it's 2 to the right-hand side. It depends on whether that red one there of Leanne Chinery's close, and closer than that one on the rear left, and actually Ellen's just fell over. But yeah, it's pretty loose, isn't it? It's not the standard we've seen most of this game. It happens. He was having a bit of a laugh there too. We love it. Camaraderie around here, even between teams, has been good. Even when Cabramatta, as you can see, has been pretty ruthless. We hammer things home. One of the Soretta Dawson from the basin just running across the rink for some reason.
Well, this one looks to be on a fairly good line. It's got to get a clear run around that bowl of Ellen's, but
yeah,
probably going to be a touch heavy.
It's stop. Just didn't stop. I thought it was there.
I think with Karen Murphy, you'd back her to put at least one of her bowls in this.
It's just a legend. Legend of the game. Legend of Australian sport. Oh, a little, well...
Probably counts.
Yeah, I reckon it counts. I reckon that's 3. Moving Jack across probably takes that one on the left out for Cabra, but... So let's do that wide hand as well. They're both pretty wide, actually. It's quick. They've gotten up there.
I'm not sure about the pace on this one, although it is still coming a fair way. It's just going to pull up short.
If it falls down, it's probably 3rd. Probably. It is hard to tell. These fisheye lenses just twist the light so much that you can't judge distances all that well.
Well, as we say, a bit of an uncharacteristic bowl here for Kaz.
Yeah.
It's another 2 for Cabra. I think every end needs to be a winner for Taren Point now if they're going to try and get themselves back into this one. But
let's see, what they've done is drag themselves back with multiples. That's essentially it. Most of the ends have been won by Cabra, and I'll have a look at that in a sec once I see this score. Oh, there's 3 at least. We're looking at the last one. 4. 4 to Cabramatta. That's the way to get the head back. So, essentially, what are we in? N15. 8, 9. 9 of those have been won by Cabramatta. The rest won by Taren Point. So that's 6. And 4 of them have been multiples. 3 2s and a 3 and 2 1s. The rest have been on the other side, which have been multiples except for 1. So it's been a 3, a 2, a 4, then 1 2 4 3 2 and a 4. So big scores on the Cabramatta side. I'll flick my camera across after doing that little analysis. I do like stats. I'm going to sit here next time with a stat book and just add to my workload because I can.
Don't have enough to do already, mate.
That's right, I know. Heidi Christian watching from the Central Coast, welcome. Sarah McKay shouting out to the Bateau Bay supporters, well done. Claire Brown saying, hey, Tim Farrell, good job, mate.
Claire, good on you, Claire. Been here helping us out through the week with the singles and helping get around the club as well. One of our good members.
Yep. She was even jumped on commentary over the last couple of days, which has been great.
Yeah.
Yesterday. What day is it today? Tuesday.
Oh, it's all the same at the moment.
I know. Rinse and release. Craig Shaw was a pleasure to play on the beautiful greens at Club Dubbo with all the rain last week. They held up so well. Yeah, it's great. Your greenkeepers go all right, mate.
Yeah, they're good fellas, and they've put a lot of work into the greens in the last 6 months in particular leading up to this event. And full credit to Darren and Blake. It's a pretty thankless job for any greenkeeper out there. You often find that when people get beat, greens are the first thing they blame.
Well, yeah, I actually heard that once and nearly had to go at the people saying it too, but I'm not going to mention who it was. But because it's just not. They're beautiful flat greens, really good grass coverage, and good speed too, and especially when they're fighting the amount of rain we had early last week in weather conditions, yeah. Now, for respect, actually, what I was going to point out with your greenkeepers is the grounds. They're not just the greens, but the surrounds are immaculate. There are the hedges, the flower gardens, the whole bit. Just their attention to detail is second to none, I reckon.
Yeah, they do a tremendous amount of work, our guys, and they assist with our residential properties that we have as well. Going over and doing the yard work there as well as the stuff they do here at the club. So, Darren in particular has been here for a very, very long time, and there's often things that happen inside the clubhouse, whether it's plumbing or roofing issues or something. He's one of the first people that I go to when we're trying to figure something out because he's been here for so long. He knows where everything is. So, very knowledgeable man. It's a shame he's a Cronulla supporter, otherwise he'd be a pretty top bloke. But
being a West Australian, I'm only half aware of what that means, but he's
aerial ping pong supporter, are you?
I'm an Australian, mate. I support the Australian game, that's right. Yeah, being I'm West Coast, so I don't really talk about it much at the moment. I'm copping and flogging everywhere.
Shaping up to be a pretty fair head for Cabramatta here.
Mm-hmm. This is the risk, I think, at this kind of level of the game. They know they're behind a few. They've got 6 ends to go to pick up 14 shots. They know they need multiples, and they may just start chasing. And at that point, you start dropping heads and lose bigger, if that makes sense. So you've got to pick up their... just stay patient, stick to their game and Taren Point, and they'll get better results. So for those interested, because I'm interested, Billy Benson 10-2 after 8, wins this section, wins this game. He's in the finals, and that's a pretty good team from my little club at Husky. King Billy.
I'll be down your way on the weekend, Benny, heading down to Huskisson and Vincentia for a wedding. So
really?
Yeah. Out at, I think it's called the Woods.
Yep, the Woods Farm. Yeah, that's out at Woolamaya. It's a good little function area out there. Really, really classy place. Actually, you're going to enjoy that. Well, make sure you get down to the beach and have a look around, mate. JB's Jervis Bay is something else.
Yeah, we played a few years ago down at Husky. I can't remember what year it was. It'd be a few years ago now in the state pennant finals. It was a nice little club and beautiful area.
Oh, look at this!
What a shot! Great shot from Ellen.
Ellen Fife, stand up and be counted, mate. That's a great shot. Yeah, that was the twos, grade two pennants.
Yes.
Run between St George's Basin and Husky. I was there at St George's Basin at the time, actually. I was helping run that over there. That was good fun. That was a good tournament.
Was, mate. We had a good time down there. We hired a couple of Airbnbs for our players to stay in. And
Actually, I remember now. Yeah, I'm thinking back. That's the first time I met Brownie. Now I think about it.
life's never been the same since.
Exactly right. Yeah, I was just out of the Navy at that point. Just
Very
left. Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what we see from Katrina here, whether it's draw up on her backhand looking for a little touch or a bit of aggression through the forehand, up going the backhand. I'm just as amazed as I saw the comment in the stream there, Ben, that she's had to play left-handed, and I'll tell you what, she's pretty fierce left-handed as she was right-handed.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to actually be going back and try to meet her just to speak and see if she'll tell me about it, because teaching yourself how to do anything left-handed, if you're a dominant right-hander, it's tough. Changing it over, I've tried to do it bowl left-handed myself. It's nothing but respect for that. That's amazing. One here to cover as they cross. Just a reminder, everyone, to obviously like and share this page. But the last thing I'm going to do, just quickly while they're there, I'm going to get my thingies up, is show you this. This is coming up at Club Dubbo on the 24th, 25th, 26th of September. Is the $125,000 Dubbo International Fours richest tournament going around. Call the club, get on it, and come and have a great time at a great club with some great people. I can personally attest for that. It's a huge tournament with a lot of prize money, Tier 3 ranking, and I'm expecting that a few of the teams here might just drop their name in as they're leaving, saying, yep, we'll come back, let's go again.
Yeah, that's a great tournament, and full credit to Tony Spears, our chairman, who came up with the concept along with his bowls match committee a few years ago, and it's a great week when it's on, and it's good to see some of the best players in the world out in Dubbo again at the end of the year for a fantastic week of bowls. And we were fortunate enough last year to get a touch-up from Lee Schreiner in the last round. If we had somehow managed to beat him, we were going to make it through to the playoffs, but we decided to get beat 25-2 instead, because we thought we would like to see Lee get through rather than us.
It's very very altruistic of you. I like it. Charitable. Lovely.
Very charitable blokes. But we actually played with Karen, who's on the mat here the first year in the concept. The chairman, Tony, myself, and James Berryman, and Kaz skipped the rink for us, and that was a great time.
That's great.
Pretty fair line here from Kaz. Wants to be a little bit careful.
Well, she's not holding shot at the moment. She is now.
Well,
and moved Jack forward. Karen Murphy, just doing it all at the moment. Let's have a look at that again, because she just managed to lay Jack forward. This could almost be shot of the day material here. Beautiful draw shot. She's 2 down at the head. Head having been moved by Kate Walker. It just knocks on both the back ones and pushes Jack forward for 2-shot conversion. And that was the heavy shot there from Kate Walker. Excuse me, I'll just confirm before I put anything up, because I've had a bad day with scoreboards. 27-11 on 16 is correct. And it's getting away very much from Taren Point now. They're running out of ends, 5 ends to go. 16 shots.
Yeah, it's a very difficult task, especially against the opposition that they're playing now. Try and recoup some of those shots that they've dropped. But
I'm going to show the other one that's happening here as well that we're talking about between here and Macquarie Club. Is the Diggers tournament for 2024, the 17th, in fact. 10 grand prize money, proof of defence for service required. That's for current and previous serving members. One I'm fully behind, and I'm going to try to get up for it myself, I think.
Yeah, and that's another great tournament and a great week for both clubs that hosted it. It's great seeing all those returned and current servicemen who get to catch up and share memories and have a good time with each other and play some bowls in between. So
yeah, and for a lot of them, it's not just the memories; it's the camaraderie that comes from shared experience. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, big fan, guys. Go and get that. The other one you can chase down is a group called Bowls Great for Brains that look after returned servicemen and first responders as well. Brilliant organisation. They're a charity. Run out of Albury, I think. at the moment, but they're brilliant. I know there's a spot at Karen Murphy's. There's one of the branches at Karen Murphy's old club, Shell Harbour.
Yep.
Which they've got the Murphy bar there named after her, or after her dad actually, but not her.
Yeah.
Not necessarily her. But down my area.
Yeah, Cash showed me some photos of that bar when they completed it a little while ago, and it looks pretty smick.
Yeah, it's pretty flash. It's a good space. Well, I think Taren Point needs not just to get the mat back here, I think they need to multiple this end. I think the game's getting away from them. They need to get some confidence back, and they need to still be a little patient. I think they're overplaying what they've got at the moment. Having said that, they were holding 2 in the last end before Karen Murphy. Yep, thanks, Peter. I'll have a look at the loop right now. Sometimes that happens. Yep, it did. Thank you. And Nathan Collis, hello, Timothy.
Nathan Collis, natural. He's a good man, natural.
Who else we got? Heidi Finity's shouting out to the Camden Rams. It's not super warm here. Probably only about 27 degrees, I think, out there. It's pretty nice. Josh Wilto saying, hello, Timmy. Doing a great job at Club Dubbo. Big support to you.
Joshy Wilton. Haven't seen Joshy for a long time. Hope you're well, mate.
Gary Starr's pretty excited about Ulladulla. Yeah, good support online. Always fun to see so many people watching the bowls. Our viewership is over the last 3 weeks has actually surprised me. I had pretty high hopes, and it's been exceeded. Just the amount of people watching what has been a brilliant carnival from a brilliant area.
Yeah, I think especially after last Wednesday when that triples final was on, even just seeing the people
Oh,
here at the
wow,
club
wasn't it
watching
crazy?
that,
Yeah.
it's one of, if not the biggest crowd I've seen here at the club. There would have been at least 250, 300 people outside watching it, and then just as many inside watching it on the big screen, being live streamed if they couldn't get a seat on the window. So.
That's it, yeah, so facing in both directions. There was a definite divide down the middle. It's a bunch of people facing the windows and a bunch of people facing the big screen. It was pretty cool. Makes me very, very excited for our game, ladies and gentlemen. It really does. I love doing this very much.
How would you go outside playing yourself, Ben, if you had 300-400 people out there watching you?
Probably better than if I had no one watching me. It's just I've got that personality that I like to show off a bit. so it actually works better if I've got
your feet off it, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. No, where I used to play at the base, and they always had a crowd of between 50 and 100 people, pretty much for any game you'd watch anyway. So I got used to it. And Husky gets about the same now. And yeah, no, if I'm playing in a crowd, it seems to G me up. A lot of people suffer. I know. Most of the guys I play with just wilt.
Yeah, I think I'd have some pretty sweaty palms with that sort of crowd out there. Especially with the scoreline. I think they were tied on the last end from memory, weren't they? That triples final.
Yeah, monstrous. That singles final's crazy too.
Yeah, there's been some excellent games out there, particularly in the finals, which is what you want to see. We're going to get a bit of a lucky result. Just run past.
Pretty close. I reckon the front bowl's still holding, but Katrina Wright has put in a pretty good one with that little pink bowl there.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting shot for Kate. I mean, there is a shot there on the back end to look underneath for the jack, but she could also get Katrina's bowl clean and drop a score. But I suppose at this point in the game, you've probably got to go for it.
Because it wasn't too bad. She's in a good spot in the back there in the end as always, but don't know. At this point, how ruthless are you being? Do you want to punch that pink thing out and get that big multiple 4, put them away completely, hit the 30 mark and say, come and get us now. Because that's what they did earlier today. It was 31-6, I think.
Oh, this wants to get away now.
Oh, careful. Yeah.
It's
that would
it's
have been
worth a few.
Yeah, that would have been a heart and mouth moment for them.
But yeah, I think that they haven't got much of an option. They need to score at least 2 or 3 and end for the next couple of ends to give themselves any sort of a shake. And Kaz is on a slightly tighter line than the first. It's going to be a fair nuisance.
Yep. Looking for a heavy shot to split those two and move the blue. That's interesting and risky at the same time. She's on line.
In a pretty good area.
Bang, bang, kicks Jack
Stays
out.
in for shot.
Yep, didn't kill it. She may have 3. May have gone that multiple. There's number 1, maybe 4, in fact.
Was that green one a Kaz at the back?
Oh, my apologies. It is too. That's Kaz. Sorry. The other ones have light blue and white. So, yeah, it's at least 1. We'll measure off Karen Murphy's green bowl there first. And Karen's actually off in the corner here while this measure's happening, watching the other game.
Yeah, I think she's trying to see how the boys are going over here.
Yeah. So 1 to Taren point. That's the first one. That's the start of what they've got to achieve. 15 shots now, 4 ends left. It's a huge task. It really is a huge task. But it's one that capable bowlers can look at and go. We've seen weirder things. I've seen weirder things this tournament, in fact. It's a possibility.
Well, it sounds easy in theory, doesn't it? 4 and end for 4 ends. But
yeah, it's a good theory. Jeremy Henry doing the Jeremy Henry dance over there. He's a bit nervous, big fella. So I'll put that back and just watch that bowl finish. See?
Close game.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the scoreboard, but can't quite see it. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Sorry, everyone. Let's try that one instead. So that finished about half metre in front, off to the right. Usable, if not great. Thanks, Andrew. Loving it. Teasy's team are up, I'm getting told.
Maryland's 21-12 over Cabra.
Sorry, who?
Maryland's 21-12 over Cabra.
Ooh,
Carl
Maryland's-
Healy and the Cabra side. I think that game does determine the section winner in that section, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does.
So, Cabramatta with some work to do, but they're up again.
Great commentary, Timmy. Can't wait to see you on the chase tonight. Tiger Mum has no chance.
Who was that from?
That's Jay Stevenson, actually.
Old Jay Stevenson, one of our former greenkeepers here at the club. Yeah, if you want to have a good chuckle tonight, Ben, you can watch me on the chase.
Really?
5 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, that's happening.
Yeah. The staff have already told me they're going to have it up on the big screen
got to
tonight.
go on the screen. Where's Brownie? Let's make sure of that.
I've told them all it'll be mentioned in their performance review if they put it on the big screen. But
Surely, positively. Looking after you.
That was a good little experience.
Bit of a trivia buff.
No, I'm not, and that's the worst part about it. But Jay's wife, Sky, was actually on there a few weeks ago as well.
Oh, wow.
So they must be short in the contestant pool. They're starting to get people out of dub over it.
I might have to give it a run myself. I do enjoy trivia quite a lot, actually. Oh, that's quite a hairstyle, that lady down there.
Almost as impressive as yours, man.
Nearly.
Not quite, but almost.
I've been threatening the ladies with a set of clippers. I did bring them. Everyone who gives me heaps, I say, yeah, have a look at this. I got my clippers, let's go.
good shot from Taren Point there.
You can't really see the head. Oh, here we go. So they've got Jack right now, right in front of that toucher there, the one with the chalk on it. That's Colleen Minehan's bowl. So 11-6 after 10 for Billy Benson for the 16 people that are relying on me to give them that information. Keep getting messages.
You're treating yourself to a couple of days off over Easter, Ben, after all your work the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. In fact, the whole family will be home. This will be unusual, and so the four of us will be in the one place at the one time, which will be strange. But I'm going to have a good... No, Soretta, get out of the way of the camera. Just sitting there blowing her nose, in fact. Yeah, so it's... She's just been told off. Yeah, the... What am I doing? I'm going to definitely go to the beach. I'm going to spend some time and just on the sand. It's been a while. It feels weird being away from the coast. It's being an ex-Navy and then always lived near the beach, so I loved it. Loved every second, but it's disorientating. And I keep getting phone calls for people to come and say, hey, you want to play game bowls this weekend, Easter tournament? Nope. Thank you. Thanks for thinking of me, but no, I'm just need a break. All of us do. All of the staff, all of you guys as well. You guys got no break. You've got another tournament straight away.
Yeah, we got Thursday with no bowls, so the greenkeepers will get a day to prepare again and then roll straight into our Easter Pairs tournament that starts on Friday, so yeah. No rest for the wicked.
No rest at all. Everyone who works in bowls is busy as anything. So here comes Katrina, right, looking to double it up, and she has.
Yeah, good shot.
It's the big
it's just fallen out.
It's a little pink bowl. They're tiny little things. Well, they look tiny. Oh, they're having a chat. I'll see if I can see how big they are, because they look little. They got stickers on them, so it's often hard to see. Yep. Better get that back. I didn't get to see a size, but oh, geez, that's stopping forward. So a couple there, correction, one there to Taren Point was nearly a 2. Options everywhere. Draw shots for both skips here. I can't see a run happening at all. Can you? Through there?
I mean, could be an opportunity for a bit of a cowboy shot that we call them. You know, for Kate here, looking to pick up some scores. If she can somehow find a way around the traffic on her backhand and squirt the jack out over to the left, there could be potential for 3 or 4 over there, but it would give Karen a fair bit of room to cut it back. But
so, just like to give a shout out to Lorraine Ball. Updates on the games. Yeah, I don't agree with you. I could just turn that off. Frankly, we're lucky to get them at all. It's a great setup by Andrew Lynn and the volunteers. Beforehand, we wouldn't have done something like that. You'd just be getting scores from the game you want. So, did we say the Cabra men's fours are down at the moment? Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'm just turning around to have a look there now. I think from here it looks to be 21-12, perhaps, in favour of Maryland's. With I can't quite see. One of the Belrose players is in front of the board at the moment, but
yeah, standard. we seeing here? Karen Murphy's first one is crossed. Things have moved a little bit. It's 2 at the moment, without a doubt. Just looking at some other scores around. Karen Murphy popping around now. Maybe promote that one, and I think that helps. So, 1, and they're going to have a look. Really looks strongly to me like a 2 to Taren Point. Looking at the front. It is 2 to Taren Point.
Well, you'd have to think that Taren Point needs a big score on this end, Ben, to try and give themselves a chance leading into it. If they can pick up a 5 or a 6, which again is pretty difficult at this stage of the game, but just to rattle Cabramatta a little bit, give themselves a chance.
It's rounds to go, 13 shots. Math's been pretty good for me today too. Just talking about myself a bit now. But they can. Look, it can be done, and they'll keep fighting and try to do it. But it's better to get those big numbers early, so that you're only chasing 1 or 2 at the end rather than
That's right.
right straight away. So it's been a really skillful performance from the team. From Taren Point, they're just being have been a little bit outclassed. Where's my trends? So they've won the last 2 ends in a row after dropping 2. Yeah, it's pretty even. I see the scores either side. So ends 1 is pretty even. The Cabramatta team just winning more. I think I just missed a visitor. I think that was the president. I'm just going to stand up. Legs are getting a bit stiff. So the Raymond Terrace game is over. Raymond Terrace will proceed through to the semi-finals tomorrow. Matty Bouse walking past with a big grin on his head. $27-14.
Well, it looks like Cabramatta's won that last end on their rink. I'm not sure what they've picked up. I can't quite see the scoreboard, but I think from before, if they're 8 or 9 behind, every end's got to be a winner from here.
Yep.
Taren Point's got 2 of the 5 or 6 that they'd ideally like. Unfortunately, there's 6 Cabramatta bowls to come.
Yeah. Exactly right, and a bit of space as well, but pretty much 1 on 1 behind is not a bad way to beat. Looking down there. And that's the thing, the big multiples, the big multiples, you just don't see them happening against a team of this quality. They can, and you just got to be good at it and be close and give yourself opportunities for a knock. Smack Jack around a bit. Nice stand of the game, this one. Really, really enjoyed it. The scoreboard, again, belying potentially a little bit of what's happened. It's just, like I said, they've won similar amount of ends. It's just Cabramatta's winning them by more. Oop, won't be a second.
It's a pretty fair result. Had to wait to be in the head and do something. Set the shot bowl out.
I should be happy as anything with that bowl. Jesse Cottell. 1-2 at the back. Wants another one back, and this is the other thing about it as well. If you want to build a big score, then building a little head at the back just to move Jack back to is important to do. Make your opposition play to you instead of playing to the Jack. Things will move around.
Yeah, you see it fairly often, don't you, when teams are chasing scores and they drop a couple of the bowls up front early and drop them short. It makes it very hard when you're chasing points. But
definitely. 100% agree. But that's the coverage we're talking about. It's still there, believe it or not. Jesse just ran through a little, but it means it has to be precise. It just can't be a smash through. It's got to be very close.
Yep. It's not a horrible line from Katrina here. Certainly doing its best to get back.
Oh, well.
Feather. Gives them a chance.
1, 2, 3, yep. So there's a little pocket of 4 bowls there, just at the back. It's one of our newly crowned state champions just down there, Maylene Reynolds.
The People's Champion.
There we go, the People's Champ. That's it. Well, look, Taren Point currently holding 1. I don't know. Asking her just to beat that bowl, I think, is a good option for now. Leave it. Give the skipper a good chance to get the jack back into that pocket.
Looks to be in a fairly tighter line than the first one. The weight could save it if he gets down to that front bowl.
Oh, inside edge and run. No. If I was Karen Murphy, I'd be worried about that pocket of bowls.
Yeah, I think I'd be looking to get back around there and cover those bowls. You've got a lead of 13 shots, and Ellen's certainly got the weight to push something back.
Yeah. Well, I reckon that's it, because that moving jack into there, look, it's still there, but it has to be pinpoint.
Very
absolutely pinpoint.
Yeah.
Oh, Anne Seamus, this final. No, the finals are tomorrow, Anne. You've got another day with me tomorrow for the men's semis tomorrow morning and the women's final in the afternoon, which will be good fun. Thanks for asking, Anne. Yeah, Jean-Marie, actually, the BCIB boards are slightly further back, but we've moved the rink in somewhat as well. We're just sharing the wear across, so they're out of the way.
Should be a decent line for Kate's, depending on the weight.
27-15 for Wirrala over there at the moment, so they'll probably win through with a margin. Be interesting to see what the result is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a pocket there of bowls. She needs to get the jack just in behind that red one, and there's a good chance of scoring a few, but tough to do when Karen Murphy's. She's cutting across. Actually, I thought she had jack. I just looked down the green then as it went down. I thought, you beauty, but no. I thought I was getting a Karen Murphy special.
Yeah, jack down the line. As you said, Ben, it's got to be so precise. There is a chance there for 4 or 5 if she gets it right, but tough shot.
I'm watching, it's not far off. You can tell by the way the ladies are leaning. Oh,
that's a big effort.
So close.
Big effort.
So I don't know. I actually don't know who's holding here. It could be one of 4 bowls, I think, or one of 3. So I'm a bit lost, but we'll see what Kaz does here.
Certainly on a better line than the first one.
Just watching intently. Even if she bashes into that blue one and rolls it up a couple of times, which she just missed out on doing. Lay that one down. There you go.
That could be enough.
I've seen it twice now, bring bowls forward to get into shot. Lee Stinson running around getting results in down there as the rings finish. The skipper's been a bit recalcitrant with their cards at times, so Leroy's running around.
I love that word, recalcitrant. I got called that many years ago working for my former employer, Mr. J. Porter at Cabra Bowls Group. And at the time, I didn't quite know what it meant, Ben, so I had to go and Google what it was.
I quite like the word recalcitrant, true. I use it a fair bit. So 4 shots in the last 3 ends for Taren Point. 12 shots now in the 2 ends that are left. And Still a big ask. So it's 6 on each now, potentially.
Yeah, it gets tougher again. But that's the joy of bowls. Strange things can happen.
That's right. If it was easy, we wouldn't play it. I'll tell you that now. Half the joy is the challenge, and the challenge this is for the Taren Point ladies. Played a good game. Genuinely have played a good game. No, Barry, I'm not going to Tamworth, or am I? I think I am, actually. Yeah, I'm going to South Tamworth. I don't know if it's in 2 weeks. I honestly can't remember. I think it's in 2 weeks. I'm up there for that, and then I'm across to East Maitland for Platinum. So Platinum's coming up as well. We got so much going on at the moment. From now until the end of June, I am a busy little man. And I keep signing myself up for stuff too. It's my own fault.
You'd be looking forward to the Platinum Pennant.
Oh, I can't wait for
cracking games there.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit different. We're not using my live streaming equipment. We're getting some other people in to do it, and I'll just be commentating, I think. Pam Maddox saying, I wonder why I play it. Because you can't help yourself. Once you've started, you can't stop. It's like smoking. Oh, good shot. Just running to the back. Jamie Lee Worsnop, well done. Good start. Preventing big scores now, and that's what she's done there. What's going on YouTube? Yep, lots of people. Kay Gooch saying, go the point.
Tracking pretty fair here. Keeps the run on.
Well, yes, and that's definitely one of the point. That's interesting. Jill Goldsmith saying she's right-handed, but she rolls the jack with the left. That's
interesting.
Interesting, yeah. I've got a mate down at Husky who can't roll a jack to save his life. Maybe you should roll it with his left.
Oh, fair effort from Jesse there.
Fair it is, but look, Taren Point's got one back. Those two sitting there on that side, and their only choice now with two short bowls and one way back near the ditch is to keep plugging away and hope that the Cabramatta team either don't notice or don't put one in there too. Well, that's too wide. Oh, I'm wrong. It's going to come back. It's just no, it's too wide.
Yeah. I think Kaz is asking a bit of a change up. Play a bit through the two Cabramatta bowls if you get under it for the jack and change the head up. But having a red hot look at this too.
Jess just wants to hold out. But to be honest, it's probably a better bowl than she thinks. Oh, no, it's gone a bit far, actually. I take that back. If it had sat there with those red and that purple one there, I thought that would be a pretty good one, but just ran a little far.
I'm going to see another one head around the back here now.
Yep. Well, unless it clunks into the white one. No, it's around it. There you go. Now that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls out of their hands, they have to get 6 of the 8 bowls scoring, and they've got a little bit of a scatter plot happening, so you can't see it happening. They're just looking at damage control now.
Alan's asking this one to hold. He's just going to get away late on it. Certainly a better line for Katrina on this one. Could just be a touch quick.
Oh, bounce, touch.
Oh.
She didn't want that.
No.
Oh, look. Little clap of the hands. Yep, well done, you hit the jack. Well done, you took the shot. Chasing numbers is the key, though, but where is it? It's not there this time. There's another little shorty there. Ellen Fife, she wasn't too far off at all. And we're up to Karen Murphy having a go here now. Understand that one of the things that is happening here is they, depending on the result of this end, of course, is that it's sectional play and they should play the last end. And they don't have to. They know who's won at the end of this. So scores won't matter. This was essentially a quarter final. No one else can make it except these two teams. So we can potentially expect them to finish up here if it's not possible for Taren Point to do it. And that one's going to cut a mile. I don't even see a kill to start again, to be honest. It's a big...
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough to get around that front one to get enough on it to kill, especially going the opposite direction of the green where it's currently sitting.
It's a big palisade of bowls or a barricade there. Here we go, Karen. Oh, very close to drawing shot, but sitting there next to the pink one. It's just a one lonely Taren Point bowl surrounded by all of the Cabramatta bowls.
Certainly more aggressive than the last one, but just pushed it wide.
Actually, Karen being told they're holding one. So there you go. I generally thought Taren Point had the one. I don't see how they got the one. Angle doesn't look right at all. Maybe Jack's back a bit further than we thought. Doesn't look like it even if I look out the window. So a bit.
Perhaps they're calling the bowl in Karen's hand being the shot before she's played it. And yeah, I agree with you, Ben. I thought that pink bowl was shot for all money, but
bit of confusion now. Don't have to play. I know you don't have to play. I'm asking them to play. Yep, play the last end is Karen Murphy saying. So it was one to Taren Point, by the way, 16. So I don't know where she got the one from. Connie Goddard saying the commentator said he was Navy. I used to be in the Navy, yeah, for a long time, 21 years I did. $27.16. So the last end, we already know who's won. We know who is through to the semi-final, and that's the Cabramatta team of Jamie Lee Worsnop, Jessie Cottell, Ellen Fife, and Karen Murphy in the Open Women's. It's just the first finalist. There's lots of games still happening around. Lots of ends still to go everywhere, so no real rush. If I click on the refresh button on here just to see what's going on. Yeah, 14-15, between 17 and 15, 14 games ends have finished everywhere else. We're a fair way ahead, actually, on this ring. Heading into the 21st. Yeah, up to 6 ends ahead going around, so that's interesting. But, yeah, Billy Benson 13-8 after 14. 5 shots up, going all right.
looking out of the background here, Ben, looks like the Cabramatta men have staged a little bit of a comeback. I think it's 21-16 after 15 there now.
Oh, goodness.
And
they're excited by what just went down as well. The hat's coming off. So that's entertaining.
Oh, and Sean Thompson looks like he's just absolutely nailed that one.
Really? Oh, dear.
Jack's ended up in the ditch, so I'm not sure what the situation is there now for Carl, but they're certainly giving themselves a chance to try and close that gap with Marylands.
Well, rare misstep for Jamie Lee. She's pretty short on that one. She's got the first one pretty close, though. Colleen Minehan just He's got one there. And looking for the other one. It's down to the bottom right under the scoreboard a little bit there. So just angle that so we can keep an eye on it. And that's Leanne Chinery. She's played a good game. Just beaten slightly by Jessie Cottell. Got all the way across there, actually. And she said Jack high, but she's not. Just putting half past at least.
Sometimes a little white lie from your skipper doesn't matter, Ben.
I never tell the truth. If they're short a metre, I tell them they're short 2 feet because everyone over exaggerates, and it's just the way it works. Yeah, always lie. I don't skip all that often, though, so that's all right. I'm playing third in my pennants team. And the year before that, I was playing second in the twos.
And we're just going to duck across the head again.
Well, that's a good track, I would think.
Oh, here it goes now. Getting away very late, coming down this way.
They really are, aren't they? Look at them all crossing that far. I did see a bit of it yesterday, but what I've noticed is while most of the ladies started this game going the ditch side, most of them are finishing going this way, and game in 2 halves. I was going to write down and do a little stat comparison there, but yeah, good shot, good grass, good correction. Sorry, Jody, I can't keep the live stream going after this one. We've got to clean. This is the important one. We've got to clean the greens up, and then we've got a meeting straight after this as well to go to. So sorry about that. No. But the final scores will be shown if you look at Bowls Link, the results portal. Every result will be on there very quickly after game completion. McCabra's holding 2 here.
Yeah, Allen's out there on that wide line again. Whether it'll come as late as the first one, and it's starting to come in now.
Watch the skippers come to the head for the last time. That's what they've got to get into. 3 shots at the moment for Cabramatta. Heavy shot coming down, really aggressive. Oh, Jesus,
pretty close too.
Damn good. Look at this.
Oh, it's enough for a shot.
Well, probably 2, maybe only 1. That white one, maybe I'm hopeful, but yep, shot at Taren point here. Enjoyed that. It's a meeting at the main bar of the sports bar. Nope, that's not true. Jace Bailey says, I know you always lie after play with you. Yeah, it's my brother-in-law and usual bowling partner and really good mate. Jace, yeah, I know, mate. Sorry. Here comes Karen.
Oh, she's killed it.
Oh, don't. Why? Oh, Karen Murphy. What are they doing now? Come up here, we'll go again, they're saying. Yep, they're going to go again. So we're oh, God. She killed she's killed the most pointless end on earth. Yeah, that's just that, I guess, ruthlessness. I think she was unlucky not to clobber it clean, but, well, here we go again.
Here we go. Matt up the line.
Yep.
Jack on the tee. Sink it with the first one.
Then come and have a chat. I'm flabbergasted. Stop it constantly, yep. My mate and selector Pam Hocking behind me telling me to stop it, and she's right. Take it seriously. Because I can't believe Karen killed that in. What do you do? No, that's right. Pam's saying, and I agree, not trying to kill it, but she's unlucky not to hit it fat. But I think everyone cracked up laughing at that down the other end as well, both teams. Amazing. So what can you see around us, mate? Anything interesting happening?
Oh, I'm just trying to see if I can make out the scoreboard. I think it looks like Maryland, might have scored the last.
Heads up. This is what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
Driving comp.
We got told only the men do that.
Do it. Driving comp to finish. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. First to it.
Jamie Lee Worsnop.
I'm calling
She's
a dead
close.
end.
She's close.
I'm calling a dead end.
Oh, she's nailed it straight into the ditch.
Oh, this will be the last end. Good shot.
Great shot, Jamie. Oh, I got excited. That's the fun stuff to me. So we're going to see the draw to the ditch now. That's essentially it. I reckon they'll all go splash. That's one in the ditch. One in the drink straight away.
Well, Karen signalled holding two.
That's just cheeky. I love it. It's good fun. Yeah, it's a long way from the ditch. She threw the first one straight. She nailed it straight away. No one else gets a chance to drive. Should have gone the respot. Just draw to the ditch now.
Well, it's on a fair line. Don't know about the weight.
Nah, not there. So much for my prediction of every single one of them going in the ditch.
What would you know, Ben?
Don't know anything. Nothing. Not a thing. You watch enough of these broadcasts, you realise that very quickly. Slowly come to the realisation that Ben doesn't know anything. So here comes this.
Tell you what, if this stays on, this is a cracking shot.
Oh, it has.
Oh, and it has.
It's hung up.
What a good shot. It's going to take something pretty good to beat that one.
That's right. Well, it almost becomes a driving comp again. There's a big white jack there now. Beat that.
Well, this one's got the right line to do it. Just going to pull up stumps a little bit shy. A good, potentially second. I'm not sure where Jamie Lee's bowl finished up after she hit the jack in the pit, but
I think we had a round robin competition recently down at, might have been for the independents. Men's single gender independents and round robin, and two of the teams knew they couldn't win, so they just played each other, and they played like 15 ends of driving. It was very, very distracting for us. It could still get through. But,
I can imagine so.
Lost to Jay Bruce, actually, our men's champion.
Oh, there's no shame in being beaten by Jay, I can tell you. He's a very good bowler.
Well, as proven by the medal he's wearing around his neck, probably still right now. It's the competition to draw to the ditch. Here's now down to Katrina Wright. It's one, well, there's a couple there now to Cabramatta. Not that it particularly matters, but it's definitely there. Watching. Goodness.
I think Ellen should play her last bowl left-handed. So she's as good with the left hand as she is with the right.
Exactly.
I'll probably nearly back at a draw to the ditch with the left hand as well, just quietly.
Backwards. Bowl it between her legs and go. Turn around and throw it like a tunnel ball. I heard Shippo is really good at that, actually. Tunnel ball.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why. I think it's his knee structure goes out. Looks like he's been riding horses his whole life. Is it not quite, Alan? Here they come again. The mighty skippers of both these teams.
I'm going to back Kate in here, Ben. I reckon she's got a good chance to draw the shot here, and I reckon finish on a good note.
I can't believe they're trying. Sorry, they're playing it. Number one. But number two, I can't believe that Karen Murphy killed that last end. That breaks me.
Karen didn't want to carry her bowls down the green.
That's it.
Didn't want to carry them that far.
That's it. Let's finish at that end. Good idea.
I'll tell you what, the weight on that wasn't terrible.
Yep. Karen's weight was pretty decent as well, by the way. Just stopped by the bowls in front.
Wider line than a first attempt. Just got to be the weight.
And Karen's just chucked hers away.
Just going to rumble in, but
that button. Nope. It was that button I wanted, sorry. You can see him down the other end. So, congratulations, Cabramatta. The ladies, that legendary team there, making it through to the semi-final tomorrow. It's a pretty enormous effort by these ladies to win 3 games in a section that was pretty difficult. Well, very difficult, in fact. And very, very well done to Colleen Minehan, Leanne Chinery, Katrina Wright, and Kate Walker, who had a pretty astonishing game. In the end, it was great. Scoreline obviously belies it. Jamie Lee Worsnop, Jessie Cottell, Ellen Fife, and Karen Murphy are your first semi-finalists. Keep an eye on the what's that thing called? Oh yeah, Bowls Link to find the rest of your results later on tonight. Later on this afternoon. It shouldn't be long till they're all finished. I've been Benny Two Shoes. Thank you to... Oh, sorry. Oh, God. What am I doing? I've lost it. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us. I've got to get this thing loaded up. Can't forget Dubbo Regional Council. Thanks to Club Dubbo. Thanks to you, because you're a god. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for men's fours semi-final.